Sorry, yeah, एक minute.
Mm.
Okay. So, welcome everyone. We have Vikas again, and we are working on Pinkary migration from Laravel Forge to Laravel Cloud,
Mm.
or we can say local storage from SQLite and sorry, not SQLite, S3 bucket,
MySQL. Okay, sorry.
S3 bucket, sorry,
Yeah.
and SQLite to MySQL, and some code related changes related to that, right?
Right, right. Last time
Hmm.
we had a lots of progress. We spent 3 hours, I think,
Yeah,
right?
we
Yeah. So hopefully we can complete by this trip.
today, right?
Yeah. Let's
Of
complete
course.
this today. Yes. Yeah.
I'm yeah, I'm not sure even that we're gonna uh, do actual production stuff here. We will try some local stuff
Yeah.
first,
Mm.
and if time will be there, and we will have like at end moment time we will have a connection with Nuno. We will try
Mm.
all the production stuff as well, right?
Yeah.
Because the main thing is to point a domain to the server,
Yeah.
right? And
But yeah, that is the main thing. But we need to finish all the other tasks first. So let's
yeah,
hope for the best and let's
yeah.
do our best. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Yeah. Share your screen and let's start. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen. Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Zoom little bit. This time. Yeah.
Yeah, we will do it. We will do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure that the layout in the stream it looks
Mm.
fine. So let's check. Okay. Whoa, we was having some. Okay, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Nuno. Nuno is saying that it's appreciated that you guys
Yeah.
are putting some time on this. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always happy to help. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like our skill progress as well, right? So
Right. Right.
okay.
So last time,
Yeah.
if I remember, we were doing the testing part, right? There was some
Hmm.
tests were failing. So, do you have any update on those parts? Should
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
run those tests again? Yeah.
Yes. 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 So we were actually okay. Storage fake is there for
Mhm.
all, right? Already.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't
This,
know that.
uh,
So, what we actually done is, what actually problem was, somewhere we left, like we forgot to change the public, right? And
okay. Okay.
that's why those were failing. So that's why I
But
opened this to show that,
uh,
yeah,
it
of
was
course.
not. It was only failing for the GIF images. For PNG, JPG, it was working fine.
No,
So,
I don't think so. That was the case,
can
because
you run the test one more time and we
yeah,
just check? Yeah.
of course we can. I passed almost all the tests, right? So you want to just run the unit test, right?
Right. Right. Right.
I hope the MySQL connection is open, and yeah, it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I also want some tips from you, right?
That's,
Because for my uh, project directory permission stuff, you were talking about that you can speed up your terminal task with that.
yeah. So Windows, so this is one of the one thing you notice when you move from Windows to Mac, right? So like for majority of life we use Windows here and we move to Mac when very late stage, right? So that is the running this command. Like if you do composer, auto dump or this kind of test, you see how fast Mac is compared to Windows, and that is one of the things that Windows still have. And not just in PHP. This is not related to PHP. This is happen on npm install to the npm run. If you have like lots of like files where system is accessing, those things runs very slow in Windows, right? And one of the way was to disable the defender on that file, because every time your software try to access that file, small JavaScript is go to the antivirus. That is also make it slow. Second thing is when you try to access WSL, like if you have a Docker or Windows subsystem for Linux, right? And if you are trying to access the Linux file in Windows, it will be very slow. The proper way or the Microsoft way to do is go inside the VSL. So in the VS Code, there is an option to like go inside the Docker or go inside the subsystem, right? And do the editing or development inside the Linux directly instead of
Oh,
accessing through your file, normal file like C drive or something, right? There are special part like /mnt /c drive. There are special path for this Linux. You should do this. Yeah, this is
oh,
one of the reason I don't like Docker. It's very slow compared to if you directly do in Mac. Yeah, so
okay, let's go.
yeah,
So you can see that every single test are passing and one test we have skipped, right?
that it was related to some file upload, right, or something.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's about file delete
Oh
and
yes, yes, you told me. Okay,
which is
okay,
only related to Windows, right? Because
right, right.
in Windows you need some permission to delete, or
Uh,
we can say other thing as well that the file is deleted as soon as the stuff is done, or kind of. I mean, I don't even
yeah.
remember what was that.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
So what
So yeah,
next
this is
we
yeah.
gonna do?
We will work on the SQLite to MySQL then.
Right, right,
Right,
right.
right.
So let me tell you few things before we start that.
Mm,
Mm,
sure.
so let's
Yeah,
see.
I just remember my
You
high
laughed.
school Dragon Ball Z. Yeah,
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
yeah.
No, it wasn't even. I think it's just a Dragon Ball,
Yeah,
which
it's a
was.
Dragon Ball Z. So yeah,
So we can say Pinkary, and hopefully we will get into the pools. Yeah,
right.
and yeah, this one.
This one, okay.
Yeah, I haven't provided any description, but yeah, we are changing a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So first thing is, so it is related to what we done in the stream, right?
right,
So
right,
that is all good. Okay. Here. So I have changed some things, right? Maybe
right.
already told you that,
Zoom it little bit. I don't.
of
Yeah,
course. Oh,
yes, yes. Okay.
is it visible or?
Just yeah. I think this is enough. Yes, yeah.
Okay. So we
Mm,
changed some stuff which I had to do join sub and all. I'm
okay.
not sure about the speed yet. What will
Uh,
be the speed, right? But
we
to
can
make
use
it
the
work,
benchmark for start for this, right?
yeah, we can do that. But uh, right now, what I did is I just converted stuff into the
Mm,
MySQL, right? And
okay.
SQLite, they see one thing is there. SQLite is not strict, right? You know.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay. One thing I need to confirm that did you got notification sound from my side?
No, no, no.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay,
Hmm. So this is something we done, and the taste are as it is. I haven't changed anything into the taste.
okay.
Everything is passing right with the
Right,
MySQL. Okay. So one thing I told you that SQ light is not strict, right? So I
right.
had to change some things into the migration, right?
Yeah, because
Migrations.
I remember seeing some code regarding the login system, right, in this
Hmm.
project, and in that you were lowercasing the username. And I was like, it should be, yeah, email address and all those into the lowercase in the code. I was like,
Okay. Now I'm also scared about that stuff as well. I
because
mean,
like it should be case sensitive, right? MySQL, if you select
no, no. Actually, what we are doing is you can store. You can store. Uh,
okay,
that is not what you are thinking actually. If you
okay,
see, I think app service provider or something like that, it
it was somewhere,
will have some
yeah,
username,
yeah,
and we are
yeah,
doing lower over here,
okay,
right? That
right,
is not a part of any kind of
okay,
SQLite
okay,
stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, see, I remember the codes.
You should.
That even that code is not written by me though.
Mm, okay,
Hmm. So the thing is, uh, I had to do some kind of stuff, which
mm,
is like first you need to create a column, then you can apply the index. In SQLite, you can directly do that. I don't know. I
yes,
mean,
yeah,
but on this stuff, it is working. I don't know. Like it was failing in this one. but
Hmm.
it was working in user stuff. So I'm still confused, like why it was working for a user class and it is not working for question class.
Yeah, it's sometimes like okay, you are doing for an ID for client, both are same, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, was the
literally
database empty or like
at moment. Yeah, it will be because I was running the my migrations on the empty database, right?
right? What was the error? Do you remember the error?
I hope I remember. I remember codes. I don't remember errors.
Okay.
So I think, and see, in uh, like in SQLite,
Hmm.
you was able to drop the questions table without removing the without dropping the foreign key, right? But
Right. Yeah.
in
In my,
MySQL,
you
you
can
need to remove
disable.
the.
You can. There is also check like a.
Yeah,
Uh, but I can like you can do that. But usually we don't. I don't like dropping anything in database. Or to be
but
honest,
it's about to run on the empty database, right?
no. Even though like because sooner or later if
Hmm.
you drop in
So
database or like as I believe as
right,
Frank said, no down.
okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should we like change stuff in the migration and try running migrations again?
Let's try running migration as it is first and see if there are any error. And
I already deployed, right?
yeah, so
There are no errors because I
so do
solved
you
all
also
of the
you want to
errors.
change this stuff, right? And see if there are
Yeah,
any
if you see if there is some best practice, right, we should
yeah,
follow.
of course. Let's do that then, right? You're right.
So here, firstly, you want to do or like
Yeah,
this one?
we start with the create tables, create light tables here.
So let's go.
Hmm.
And what you were saying that we should comment this one, and
And
we
yeah,
can just say that question class, right?
right.
Of course. So first thing I want to do is let me just I want to open my env actually.
In another window,
Yeah, that
hopefully.
how to do that. I mean, there is
Uh,
any way like this
you can split, but it will not get another one. Yeah.
open with open
Do
sidebar.
one open to site. Don't do the open to site.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Wait for a bit. What do you say?
yeah.
And there is one thing that I can do is
Hmm,
okay. I think my important stuff is not visible, right? So
hmm.
I can directly go here and I can change my database name so some data can be
Yes, yes.
saved, right? And what
Yeah.
we can do is let me show one, right?
And
And
you have two connection values, 24, 25.
where? Sorry.
In the file that you just opened, 24, 25 land number. You had
That is a trick actually. Let me show you. That is a trick. What I can do is when this
I,
right.
I know.
So I keep what is default on the top and
Yeah.
what I'm working on or at the bottom, right?
Okay.
Hmm. So same thing I do here as well, right?
Mm,
And I keep it as a database and
mm.
whenever I see I can just disable it, right? So
Right.
it's now sync. Now it's database.
Well, hopefully you remember to comment it out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So let me keep this outside.
Mm.
So where we was and what we were doing.
We were supposed to run the migration with the change
Yeah,
that we
of
made
course.
in the light table.
So take some help from the
Chat.
herd,
Okay.
not
Yes.
ChatGPT. Actually, see, okay, it's .com. Sorry.
Uh,
So what actually happened? I don't know. Like on Windows system, it behaves like this, but I don't know. Like
Your
the
certificate
certification.
is, yeah, you need to just go to the HUD and deselect and
Okay, this
select
is fine.
disable and enable the SSL certificate.
Okay. So why I done this? I
Hmm,
just ping the Pinkary test right now
hmm,
with Control Shift C. I can open the terminal,
hmm.
right? Okay.
Right.
So let's PHP Artisan.
You need to, we are doing MySQL, right?
Yeah.
Because in ENV it was SQLite. You did not
No,
comment
no.
it.
I told you that. I told you.
Achha, okay,
I was.
it will overwrite,
It
right?
will override. That is the trick.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So It will say that you want to create the
Yes, yes.
one will work.
Hopefully it should work because it's cast as boolean. Yeah.
Okay, it failed, right? It's saying that it's
Uh,
incompatible.
Reference column reference ID
Got
for a,
see, got it. Actually, I got it. Okay, I got it.
okay.
Hmm. So let me tell you. I think I got it now.
Mm,
When I was working alone, I haven't got that. But what I understood is now
mm.
this foreign ID 4. Okay, it's unsigned integer, right?
No, one second. You have
What? Let me. I think what I understood is uh here. Okay, this is also. So what do you say? I mean, see, there is one thing we need to do, right? Which is
right.
we need to convert this ID into UID, right?
Do you want to
The,
UID or you want a normal integer? It's not
I mean,
required.
in the default it is UID as well, right? And
Mm.
at last, what I did is I just converted them into the UID after dropping them, right?
But because okay, if those are UID, then it creates a problem. I think I had the
Okay.
same issue with the Postgres as well. When I was trying to do reference between a one
But
table it was so 1 second. Okay, I have one question. So question ID is UID or ID?
no, when we are running this migration, I guess
Uh,
it will not be a UID, I guess, because see, in the create question it is just ID, and after that we are not changing it to UID anytime, right? Any moment,
no,
any.
you do one thing. Do one thing. Can you open the database because it should have the tables, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Can you open the
So,
database and just check like
mm,
open the question and see is the ID or UID?
so let's open the table plus.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh, go
questions
to
table.
yes and design. Yeah. Structure.
It's big integer, right?
Big integer and
Unassigned
side ID.
integer.
Okay. And
That shouldn't be a problem. I mean,
from ID. Okay. ID. Yeah,
so
those are. Can you go back to the code?
you are not visible in the camera, so make
sorry,
sure.
sorry, sorry.
Hmm, hmm.
Uh, okay, can you go back to the code?
Yeah.
We are creating likes ID for an ID for question constant under. Okay. Can you show me the error once more time? This is on which file create a likes fail. Referencing column question ID and referencing
Both are incompatible. That's what it's saying.
alter table likes error constant like question ID for question ID delete. Okay, uncompatible. So
Hmm.
question ID and the ID.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Sorry. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
so
That. Yeah. Understood. Understood.
I
Why user
uncompatible.
ID and ID are compatible?
Yeah. Can you go back?
So
Can you go back to the code?
there is no change between these two, right?
For an ID for 1 second. Laravel migration, right?
See, it's get the foreign ID.
Hmm.
Just check the type is equal to
Hmm.
int. How they get the type? Whoa. Wait. Okay. Understood. I
Okay,
think I
okay.
understood.
In a model,
It's
you have put it UID, right?
UID, right? I think so. Yeah. Of course. So that's why it
Yeah.
is incompatible,
Yeah.
right?
Can you open the question model then?
It has UID, right? But it is
Right.
not changing. Okay.
Has UID then? Yeah. That's why it is
We
incompatible.
solved. We solved
Yeah.
the mystery. So
So
what
okay. Then there is a one question. Do you want question ID to be ID or UID in the final?
UID for final.
Then just foreign UID.
Hmm.
I think there is one more, right?
One thing I also want to do is, I
Uh,
don't know, I mean, we should do that or not. I mean, do you think like keeping id as an integer and adding uid as a separate column will improve the performance?
so you want UID to show
No, I think,
in,
sorry.
yeah.
Let's because see, in the old data we have uid, right? So
Uh,
we need to keep it as a uid. We don't have
yeah,
any
right.
option. BJ, live stream timings are not changed, but we are actually working for 2 hours, and
Mm.
the Vikas Kapadia is available for 6 to 8 only.
Sorry
So that's
guys for
why.
this. I have meetings. Yeah. Okay. If
Hmm.
say in the end it's gonna be like a UID, then you should have a UID in the end. Yeah. But the
Right.
question
So
is, should you change a already committed migration?
of course, yeah, but that
Okay.
doesn't matter. I mean, see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just dump everything into the
Mm.
there, right? We will skip the migration table. You know what I mean?
No, not as for the cloud stuff, but like this is open source. Somebody is hosting the platform, right? They if we change the already committed already, they hopefully if they are using they already migrated the database, right? And they will not get this change.
Hmm. Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Even if I delete this migration, right? Maybe,
Uh,
or maybe before few migrations, this will not doesn't even matter because we are changing everything. See, the question table is dropped, I guess. After see, after likes table,
mm.
somewhere the questions table is dropped, I guess. Let me
Okay.
show you
Okay.
the likes, and if I say questions, it will be twice.
Mm.
So after see,
Mm.
yeah, they are creating one more questions table. They just drop the question table.
Okay. Is there any way to provide a type in the foreign ID stuff in that function?
So you mean for temporary?
Temporary, because at that time it was a ID, right? Not a UID.
That will be.
Because then what will happen? It will run, then you will drop and you
Oh,
will create.
okay. One more thing. Why I changed those stuff, right?
Mm.
Because they need to, they will need to move from SQLite to MySQL anyways, right?
Mm. No, not for just this cloud stuff, but for other people as well, right? And usually my golden rule is if you ever commit a migration to a Git commit, right? Git,
Of
you
course.
should not change it. Yeah.
Of course, but these migrations are not running into the MySQL. What should we do?
No, so go back to the create likes table, for example.
Hmm?
Go back there. Create likes table.
Yeah.
In that foreign ID for, can you just hover over there?
Where?
The foreign ID for and yeah, model and string. Can you do? First one is a model, second one is a column name, right? Okay. Can you
Bro,
open that function?
we are just passing the string right now. So you mean what you are saying?
Can you open that function? Yeah, column get call. Okay, foreign key get model type. Okay,
Yeah,
there is
you're
no way to
teaching me.
provide a type, right? Okay. Hmm. Then the only see final is UID. You already have that trait in the model,
Of
right?
course, yes.
We
Yes.
can't change it because in the end it will. So I just say disable this and use the below code then. Because anyways, as you said, it will be drop, right? And
Yeah, of course. The
then this
questions
is
table will gonna drop. And foreign key will gonna drop as well.
yeah.
Somewhere here.
Hmm.
And we will
So
create
then
one
this
more
is fine.
foreign
Yeah,
key.
this.
There are lots of issues I faced. I'll literally tell you that.
Yeah, of course.
Then see, you can see that this stuff I already told you that.
And that is
Uh,
the reason why. Yeah, okay.
See, I had to do. Oh, Okay, I
SSC
think it
start
is
with.
not related to that. It's related to something other, I says.
Okay.
I guess.
I had similar issue with the enum type. Yeah.
Okay, this is a biggest problem I faced,
Mm,
right? Because this name call at no case index is not exist in the MySQL and it exists into the
mm,
SQLite.
okay.
You are not
I,
visible in the
I I
TM era.
remember watching Aaron's. Do you remember the Planet Scale MySQL course, right? In that there was something about this whole thing. So, do you want to have an index or a timestamp?
No timestamp, not timestamp. Timestamp is already there. I just haven't done anything with this.
Okay,
I done with this unique index with
okay.
row index. I mean, I removed this row index and
Uh,
I added collation as a bin. I mean binary. So
why?
after a lot of research,
But
uh,
why? Like, what was the reason for this one? To have only
it is
one call?
similar to this name no collect no case. I guess.
Okay. But I think it is adding an index, right?
No, we are not adding index. We are just
In the original code. In the original code. Can you come back
unique
a little
index
bit?
was there.
Your voice is very low, actually. Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
sorry, sorry.
So, raw index, you are using name, collide, no case, right?
It was
Uh,
added by someone else. Yeah.
I think that it is regarding the hashtag, no case, like, we can just check what does that does.
So you mean this one?
Yeah, this one, just Google it. What is that? Yeah.
Collat should be same, right? No, collision. I don't know. I mean,
Hmm. Just enter, just enter.
MySQL. No, SQLite.
Yeah.
This one, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, it's something different. But yeah, maybe
Hmm.
should we go back
Go back, go back, go back. Yeah.
here?
Or just do chat GPT or something like what does this do?
GPT. Uh, what new project? It's something new. I
It's
don't
a
use
project you
much.
can
So
have like a project where all the chat are combined into one. Yeah.
I don't use ChatGPT. So I don't know.
Hmm. Okay, so it's creating a index, but a case insensitive index, I think. So
Yes.
if you put Laravel capital and small capital, it will use the same one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, similar something. And alias will be the alias as well.
Okay.
That is one.
Okay, so
And
I understood, understood. Okay, okay.
so
And
now
I think
you want to see that as this as well?
this is for
Binary
the case
collision?
sensitive. Now I think the TM 900 bean is in. Can you open that one? Yeah.
Which one? This?
Second one, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the comparison. Okay.
I don't think we have an answer here, but maybe you can see that.
Yeah. I think the answer is in the questioning thing. I think if it is like why there is go a little bit up. Up.
Up.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
collision other than this can compare string properly. That contains the ASCII control characters.
That I don't know.
ASCII, I think it is tag. So, how do you store the hashtag in this one in database?
I
Is
think
it
I'll
like
change
a
the
comma separated or with a hash or?
no, no. No. I totally forgot that, but yeah.
Hmm.
We can check another database how to do that.
Click on the go a little bit left. Yeah. You know, so
Here,
it's in the same in the same MySQL server that you have in local, right?
of course.
Yeah, so click on the database icon, yeah, that one.
Okay. Oh, hmm, this one.
Hmm. Is this no the
What is
hashtag I
one,
think.
two, three? It's sorry, I clicked somewhere. So it's
Okay.
something like this.
I think we
Whoa,
can check later. Yeah, I don't think this is
whoa,
issue
whoa,
right now.
whoa, whoa. Wait, wait.
Right? What
I
happened?
haven't commented anything on a Okay. Hmm. Someone is watching us on the uh, Twitch, I guess.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. Best viewer on streamblue.com. Remove the space. Is
is
this
it
your?
from Twitch?
I think it's a boat. I think Twitch boat.
No.
Wait. 1 second. 1 second. Uh,
How to see my live? I don't know that on the
I think
Twitch.
okay. I think it's some boat that posted comment, but for some reason it's showing your name here. In the Twitch is the original one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is not an issue. So I think this is regarding indexing on the name
Hmm.
column, right?
Oh, yes. So it's foo, right?
Right. Okay. Can you go back to the
That's
code? Yeah. So
which
should
code?
we run the migration and complete it, and or do we want to discuss more about that?
I don't think. I mean, we should change anything on a migration.
No, just run this. Let's see.
Everything will gonna run for sure because I
Hmm.
already deployed.
Okay. So what other changes did you make? Can you do one thing? Just copy that one, uh,
Which one?
this whole line,
This one
yeah, and say what is the compare like this is for SQLite. Can you give me for MySQL? We can just check
from on ChatGPT.
in cloud. Do the cloud actually, not this one.
Claude.
Yeah,
I will not have any account on that.
yeah. It's a you can use. I think
Yeah, directly.
yeah, directly just use it. Yeah,
So what should I say?
this is for
This
SQLite.
is for SQLite. What can be there
Then
for
for
my
MySQL. Personally, I found Sonnet 3.5 and 3.7 better for coding related to this kind of stuff.
but I see. I told you I don't use ChatGPT. So
Mm, yeah. Are you sure you're at least 18 plus
don't
years?
tell anyone. I just faked it.
Okay. Free. And I hate onboardings like this one, Mr. Panyapal.
Okay. So we need to repeat. Okay. No.
Mhm.
At least.
Okay.
Whoa.
You,
It's.
yeah, okay. See, yeah, this is like you can just change to the. Okay.
I don't think it's incorrect. Okay.
Why?
Okay. Right. CI.
Yeah.
AI, CI, yeah, right.
CI
CI.
is a
CI
case
is a case
insensitive.
insensitive. No,
Insensitive.
we are using AI, CI, right, already.
Yeah.
I mean, we are using all.
Yeah, we're using a bean, I think. Yeah.
No, not there. Uh,
Is a collision. The default one, right?
yeah. Whoa.
Database,
Okay.
database. We are doing
It
database.
will be not there, I guess.
It,
It will be not there, I guess.
yeah, the default one, right?
But I remember, so I think I can show you. See, here it is.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
Unicode CI. Oh,
So you can also store Unicodes like emojis in database.
right. Okay. But I like a different one. I don't like this one.
Mm.
I like the 900 underscore AICI, right? That one.
Oh,
Remember that? That is better than this one. Okay.
the default one, right? No, okay. I also the 800 one. Yes.
800
Uh,
one.
there's also 800 one. Usually what I do is I left the default one. Otherwise, I
Hmm.
watch Aaron's video. He has a
Hmm.
very good video about this in the planner skill, and I
Yeah.
get that one default one.
Okay.
That he.
So what do you want to do now? I mean,
So okay, I see you are dropping the index right on the name. because you have
No,
not added back.
index is
Uh,
already there. Unique index is
No, but
already
it's
there.
removed file. That file is removed.
This one,
No, okay. Line number 20, you added in unique. Yes, okay.
we are just changing the collation to bin.
Hmm.
Let's see. We will have some expert advice on that later. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Uh, if Nuno is watching, I don't know. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Index is enough. Yeah. Okay.
So these three I'm dropping, right? Why? Because SQLite was allowing UID into the ID column, or we can say
Because
unsigned big integer.
there is no concept of those things in. So both are string actually in SQLite.
Right.
Right.
So I had to drop them and create UID foreign keys again, right?
Okay.
And why this was okay on parent ID and root
Hmm.
ID as well.
Okay. I think that is
Okay.
fine. I think that is fine. Yeah. But should you not
And
check? Okay, I have one question. Should you, if somebody is already starting from the fresh, okay, then there is no issue. Okay, yeah. Okay,
one thing we
okay.
can do is, and that is also in my plan, if we can do, I mean, I don't want to do this kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, if we should do that or not, we can just uh, change all the migrations.
I know.
From the starting, it will be UID only. So I haven't choose that. Okay,
Personal,
you already know
yeah.
personal
We did this
preference.
for the local ESA, right?
Yeah, I did this because S3 is not compatible with the multiple upload, right?
Yeah, right, right, right.
And see, this is all migration stuff. Okay, uh, I had to change some stuff. Yeah, okay, this
Okay.
is also related to what we
We,
forget to remove the console log.
yeah. The way we did that last time, right?
Yeah, yeah, this is what I was saying. Okay,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it will work with the old and new code both, so that's
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And we removed some public stuff.
Mm.
I think I haven't changed much into the test. I just see MySQL was faster than SQLite, so I had to add some travels, right? Okay, let's see travel.
Travel to 1 second. Okay.
Okay, this is something where I also had to do contents and at
Not
place of
content.
matching exit because MySQL's sequence was different than the SQLite sequence.
Okay. Miss
But
the J.
we checked two content and not two content, so it will be I think
Okay.
it's
The
about famous users. So
famous user block ID to array. So you have array and then you check from the cache
hey,
famous.
wait. Hmm. Okay.
It should be same, right?
Yeah, it should be same, right? Oh. Now I think it should be
Because
same.
okay, you are doing two arrays. So it's a array, right? And
It
cache
should be all,
famous.
right? It should be all. Should be all, right?
Uh,
But it was two array here as well. So we need to fix this if it is the problem, right?
right, because you are comparing
Yeah.
array to
I
array.
haven't.
Then
Yes, yes. I actually no. Actually, the sequence was different. I mean, it checked the sequence also.
okay.
I mean, it should be equals. That should be exact. I mean, in the same sequence. So I think it can be incorrect as well. I need to check this because
Because I remember there is a difference between two array and two values, right? If you do, and there is a sequence change and like key change in the two array method. If I remember,
yeah.
it can
Yeah,
happen, right? You're
but it
right.
is not about that actually. It was working in SQLite. It is not working in MySQL. So we need to actually check this as well, right?
Let's
Let
check. Do this. Let's
Okay,
do
let's check
this.
that.
Okay.
Should we copy this?
Yeah, just copy this here. Do you have data in your database?
We don't need the data in the database. Taste will have that
Okay, yeah, it
factories
will
and
say,
all
yeah,
that.
you're right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Cache famous user are refresh after a day. Okay. Mm,
So this was failing because some data was s- in at a different place. See, 299 at place of 151.
okay, so it's an
These
order
three.
issue, right? Do you
Ah,
think you
but
should?
it should be in same order, I guess. I think.
Can you
I,
show me the code? Like,
no, no,
let's.
it shouldn't. It shouldn't be in the same order because see, what I understood is we are just getting 50 users, right?
Right.
The famous 50 users, and okay, you want to see that like it's even only a problem with the catch stuff, I guess. The same test will be there as well, right? See, we have it, and this passes.
Mm.
Whoa.
No,
Okay.
we are not running. Can you go a little bit up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a little bit. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Okay. You have famous user. You forget
Hmm.
component. There is a set new famous user create. Uh, okay. Cache has. So where does the caching comes here?
Hmm?
Auto cache? Do
Sorry.
you have catching the top 50 user
Yeah,
is
it's readable.
no, it's where does that happen? Like where do you
Okay.
put?
Yeah, of course, of course. You can see that
Yeah.
here.
Famous you catch, remember? Okay, like or where? Uh, order. Okay, so you are doing order by answer question count, right? Two errors. Okay.
But yeah. See, I think that doesn't matter. I now I remember now. We are just doing random order and 10, right?
Hmm.
Why it's matter? The sequences does not matter. That's why I haven't done
So you can,
anything.
yeah, if that, yeah, you can, yeah, then the old one is good,
Whatever
I
it
think.
will return, we will just get 10 random users from
The famous, yeah.
the, the previous 50. So the sequences does not matter. But see, it may matter
Hmm.
if let me tell you, if may matter. Okay, where we was running the test. Okay,
It's a
let's run it
term.
again.
Yeah.
Let's run it again. It was temporary task
Hmm.
from the base code. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if
Hmm.
it was matter if the IDs were missing, right? If and IDs are missing as well. Yeah. No, it doesn't, right?
Hmm.
399 here, 299 here, 151 here, 151 here,
Yeah.
303 is here, 3. So IDs are not fitting. We are getting those 50, top 50, right? So that doesn't matter which sequence it is because we're gonna actually getting 10 random from them.
Right, right, right.
Okay. So I think
Hmm.
see it is like I done it like more than oh wait 3 months ago. So I don't remember like why I done
Hmm.
likewise. Okay, I think this is now clear. The setting stuff was also happening same. And
Okay.
why I did this? Because in MySQL, it was gradient and link shape like this. I
Okay.
mean, swapped, and in SQLite it was like this, right? And I was
Acha.
about so why and in starting I was trying to support both the database,
Hmm.
right? SQLite and MySQL. So that's why I done likewise
Hmm.
to have a key, right? That's
Yeah,
it.
that is fine. I think that is fine.
And before is storage fake. I don't think now storage fake is even required anywhere
Hmm.
because
You are faking in some global place, if I remember.
yeah, right. So let's keep it like this right now. Okay, and see this why it was failing. Yeah, I
Hmm.
now remember. So
Hmm.
the public switches are also not the problem, right? The
Hmm.
problem was in a store
Hmm.
we were passing the public. Yeah, that was the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. The public was
Okay,
left.
understood, understood.
And I want to show one hashtag stuff. which is related, and other things are fine if I know don't show you. See, I had to add travels,
Yeah, we talk about it. Yes.
and this also was something where see in SQLite
Mm.
they don't respect the after stuff, right?
Right, right.
So that's why the sequence was
MariaDB doesn't also do the same thing.
hmm.
Yeah, with the older version, I
So
think. Not, I'm not sure
yeah,
about the new version, but the older
so
version does not respect
what I
after.
did.
Yeah. Mm.
I said to contain and to be sure that there are only five things, so I
Mm.
also added the five, right?
Okay, I think that
And
is enough. Yeah.
see 16. Who will
Mm.
change now?
Should
I'm
you
looking
look
for
for
the
number or
hashtag stuff.
okay? Should you look for the number or should you look for if those have this property?
Properties, though.
Uh,
See, properties. Actually, the thing was property, but I
uh,
want to make sure that there are not more than
extra.
those properties as well,
Okay,
right?
okay, that is good. Yeah.
Hmm, I'm not able to find those hashtag stuff yet. Why?
Just Control F.
Yeah, that was I was thinking. Right.
This we talk about. Right. This is the you change it right here.
Okay, here. This is also not the thing. I hope. Okay. Oh.
Will you talk
Okay.
about
Here
this?
I did. Here I did this.
Okay.
Maybe
Hmm.
this is the problem, or not?
I,
See, yeah, that is what I'm saying.
why, okay. If the database is case sensitive,
Hmm.
do you need to do lowercase? That is the point of using a case sensitive, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
why do
Yes.
you need to
So
do this?
let's go there. So yeah.
You know that you just work out of the box.
Hmm?
Shouldn't you just work out of the box without doing the lowercase?
It
Because
should. It should actually. It should. But yeah, one of the tests were failing. So or maybe I think someone suggested me to do that. I not.
I create a alias because the current project I'm working require Horizon, right? And
Hmm.
you know you can't install Horizon in the Windows database, Windows system. So I
Right.
created a alias which has like composer
Composer
ignore
install.
these two.
Yeah.
Composer ignore the two extension then run the command. So I was tired of writing every time.
No, what I do is I just run composer install, then I just copy that
But yeah, I
hint.
don't know. Because that only actually happen in multiple projects, and they don't give you the two error at once. They give you
Hmm.
only the first extension.
But
You are run, yeah.
yeah, yeah, of course. But what I do is I ignore all the extension.
No,
I
I
just
don't.
add s after that.
Yeah, I just created the uh, alias in the PowerShell.
Hmm?
I, you can create a short command in the PowerShell scripting as well. Yeah,
Okay, I'm not aware of that.
right. I have
Maybe
a git commit and all those stuff. I do that.
I think we can find that. Sorry, not there in conversations. Whoa. Okay, where is this? Yeah, where it is. We actually need to rebase as well. Yeah, here it is. So he told me, see, to add this bin, right?
Yes, 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 apply case sensitive unique index. That is case sensitive. Okay, that's why you're okay.
Okay, so the feature was also built by Stephen Fox, and the suggestion was also from the Stephen Fox.
Okay, I have one question. Okay, so unique consumer button implement instead of record of four and four, which is makes sense. Okay, I think it is. If you have a hashtag, user can add this two types of right.
So
User,
what I'm saying is when you are not using bin, right, it will
yeah,
not allow with the case insensitive.
mm, yeah. It will
Right,
be,
yes.
apply case sensitive unique index, right? So both foo with a small letter and upper letter will be indexed differently.
So you are saying that, see, a case insensitive, right? It is the collation, right? So it will
Right.
not, it will apply index on case insensitive. I mean, foo and
Yeah,
foo
I
will not
understood.
be
Okay,
the
okay, I
same.
understood. Okay, I
Hmm.
don't think. Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
see,
And
yeah, but what I'm saying is now, I wanted uh, to just store one hashtag, right? Not the foo and foo both. But he wanted to.
okay, yeah, then I can understand.
uh,
You should have. That is, I'm not sure you should have or not. Okay.
so two tests are failing, which
Hmm.
is see, it is getting
No, right, right, right. Then you have
small
to.
foo at place of capital foo,
Can you open the
and
test?
this is something different, right? It is like
Yeah.
in my project, some tests are failing, like the flaky test. So it is.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
this is the one
I
which is
have one
failing.
question here. I have one question
Hmm.
then.
Okay.
If you go to Pinkary and do a hashtag search, right? Are you expect to show both lowercase and uppercase?
It is not showing both. It is just showing one,
If you
but the
also
latest one.
no, so for example, okay, the autocomplete. If you autocomplete, if I type foo, it will show one or two. Can you?
One foo. I'm telling you, one foo. But it will show the latest one.
So why are you storing both then?
I had like 3 days of conversation with the Stephen Fox, but I still not get the idea of why he was storing both of them.
Okay,
And I ended up saying, okay, let's do it.
because if you are
Let
showing one, then
yes, yes.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Uh, so we need to have this one then, right? DB rule.
No, it's about search, right?
You're searching in the hashtag,
Hmm.
so it should return both then, right?
It is not returning.
Uh,
It's not returning both. It is like, see, it will not it will return the
small
lower
one.
one, but as per his taste, which is even if you search for small f, it should return capital F. That-
No, but that is if you're no okay. Do you know why this is not working?
Ah,
Because we implemented case sensitive index, right, on the name. So it's
that
not
is
this
what we're doing.
not index. It's not index. The collision actually works on the column, right? So the column became case sensitive. That's why you are not getting the capital one.
So now what you think? What should we do?
The row.
Let me let me go. Let me go.
This is very okay. This is going on. If I put F, I am expecting both. That means the
Not
result
both.
is
Not
no
both.
both in the test
Not
is
both.
both, right? Expect to be
If
both.
it has Z.
No, but it start with a F, right?
Read here. Read here.
Okay, sequence should be four, not four, because four has a more question count. Four should come first because of most. But that is for the count part, right? Not regarding to the
Mm,
hashtag coming from the database.
yeah.
Right, right. So that is not an issue. What I'm asking is
Mm,
if I search for hashtag F, for example, okay, from
mm.
the main table that you have where you are storing hashtag, okay, you are expected to get both,
Both.
which
Yeah.
is
Right. Both
small and
separately.
F, right?
Of
But
course.
in other case, but then is make doesn't make it make more sense to make that column is a case insensitive.
So let's go there.
Okay, 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 okay.
I'm
I
open for
think no,
changing.
no, no,
Right.
no, no. So now I understood. One second, one second. You are storing. both as different, like capital and small. You are storing the question count will be different, right? Depending on the user input.
I think I have one issue here,
Mm,
but it will be like in the future.
mm,
Like this question query will take a lot of time in future. We should have add column in the future.
mm,
But yeah, that is unrelated.
yeah,
Mm,
I think you need to do lowercase in this case. Yeah,
to get both right,
to get both right.
but it will make our hashtag search slow, right?
You can do one thing in that case. Instead of doing row, you can do or where is right.
Yes. No,
Okay.
no, we cannot do that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Let's just run the test again. I mean, if it is working without the bin
Mm.
collision, then just remove the collision.
But this will
Oh,
give me a
see,
show. I no. So it will.
duplicate entry, right? It will not allow us to store, right? If we are not using this collision. So collision stuff was right.
No. Did you drop the database and okay, drop the database, right?
It will always rerun the
Ah,
migrations, right,
yeah.
while running the test.
So why it is duplicate then?
So it will store foo to foo first, like
No.
small foo.
It is not on there.
It is
Yeah,
index, unique index stuff.
duplicate entry for foo and foo. Okay. So you want to store both hashtag in database, lowercase and uppercase, right? But
But I
when
don't
use
wanna store uppercase twice.
then you may have to make that case sensitive. So you can't store uppercase or small case, smaller case twice, right? That is correct. You require the
This
information here.
collision, right?
Collation, yeah, you require. That
Yeah.
is correct. But when somebody search F, you want both small
Yeah.
and then it is fine. I think that is correct.
So
Then
what
it's
I did was correct, right? SQLite was a mess
okay,
thing.
excellent. Why can't we do where twice here or where and or
Okay,
where?
let me tell you. Let me tell you. If someone types mm, like this F, right,
Mhm.
and O F S,
Okay, understood. There is no way to know which part we need to make capital, right?
yeah, right.
Okay, okay then. Ah,
SQLite was allowing.
no,
But
name like okay. So since the name is case sensitive,
we
uh,
in future we must need to add operation. Sorry, we can say the yeah operative index, or we can say the
uh, virtual index you can create a virtual, but
no, not
no.
virtual index. Let me tell you. I think operation index, or we can say function index,
Yeah,
operation
function
index.
index. Yeah, okay.
Hmm?
Which convert, but then function index will also give you issue, right? Because it will be duplicate.
Hmm? No, no, we need to index on this lower function.
Okay, you can do that.
I think that is not called the function index. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is.
Hmm.
It is. It is. The month create time, right?
Right.
So we can add in future there. I
Hmm.
mean, it will not be the problem because we still not have the. Why don't you just use Laravel Scout with the type sense? Because it's just a side project
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
We are not even using Sentry, right? Because it's just a side project right now.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, but
When
we
you have
don't know
lots,
what will
so
be the
in
future.
future you can move because right now it will not have that many much of data, right? So
Yeah, right.
you can do this.
Like in large amount of data, like it can take 2 days to add index.
Right. I
Okay,
had
by
like
the way, I
even
don't.
altering data take time. Yeah.
Okay, the geek nomad, whatever. Sorry,
Hmm.
nomad. I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nobody say like the person who does not have home and wanders around in
oh,
the yeah. Hopefully that
Okay,
is
I think
the
so.
not a name. So, sorry if it is your
So
name. Yeah.
yeah, you think it's the correct one what we did?
I think for now it is correct one, but as I said, like because you want to do case sensitive, either we can
We will
in
need an
future.
expert, right? We need to call Aaron Francis or
Yeah,
Tobias,
yeah.
right? Hmm. Okay, so let's
Mm.
move ahead.
Mm.
And even it's already 7, and we are just
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
okay. I think now it's much clearer, and we already checked lots of most of the code, right?
Right, right, right.
And I'm telling you that I'm scared of. Now I'm not scared of hashtag stuff. Before I was
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So now what we gonna do for? We need to dump the SQL, right? Let's ask Claude. That is what you wanna do,
Uh, what do you want to do? Dump SQL.
right? So we need to dump our SQLite data into the MySQL database.
Do you want to do this in local or in the cloud directly?
No, no, not cloud in the local, right?
So yeah, you
And
can.
see, it's fine to do it on a cloud as well, but not for now because yeah, that thing can be done in the local. Why should we do in the cloud?
Just give me one sec. Let's do one thing.
Hmm.
You have two option here. You
Hmm.
can run the SSH command, go to the SSH into the your current server, and dump the database right from the.
That will be a second case. First, I have a SQLite database in local already, and MySQL also, right?
Yeah.
So
So I have better idea. Use table plus to migrate the data. We can do that.
okay,
Yeah.
it's open.
In okay. It's been time.
So
One second. Just let me just check. There's an option here. Uh, if you go to one second, look.
thanks, Subbu.
Can you click on menu on the right side? There should be a
Plugin.
import, yeah, database transfer, I think. Okay, this is your MySQL database, right?
Yes.
Uh, can you click on, okay, there is a plus icon somewhere, yeah. On the tables, can you see plus icon? I need to run database then in my DB. Just give me one second.
So do you want?
There is a menu,
I
so there is a option to import database here somewhere, if I
okay. He
remember.
say the geek name
We don't
sorry,
want to
sorry.
export, we don't want to import, right?
Yeah, we want to import, but it will have some data already. No. Oh, okay. We can only open 3 tabs, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We want to do data transfer of synchronization, right? Not
Right.
just convert. Yeah.
And we also for
Hmm.
import just click on the left sidebar to import. Left sidebar
Hmm.
import from CSV form SQL dump.
Yeah. So you need to do SQL dump of your database first of the SQLite.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For that, what we're gonna do? We can just
Oop.
run a one command.
Yeah, you can do the run command, or you can open the SQLite in this one and do the dumping from here as well.
I don't think it is possible to do that. I mean,
Open. Yeah,
is
you
it?
can open there. Go to, yeah.
From where I can do that?
Close this.
Your
Open a
database
connection.
is.
No. Open a connection. The connection tab. The first one. First
I
one.
don't know. I mean, which is
Left
the
side first
connection?
one. Yeah. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. New connection. Click on new.
Uh,
Do you have
SQLite.
SQLite? Yeah. No, create. Not create. Yeah. Name. Just put name like Pinkary SQLite. Yeah. Hmm. Uh,
Okay.
Select the
Gonna be.
SQL file light. Yeah. Click on that one. Select the file.
Oh,
Database.
yeah. Sorry, I was just blank.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Click on text. Okay.
Okay.
Save and connect. Do save. Yeah. Just double click it. Yeah. Open. 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 Click on open. This is already open. Yeah. Uh, you can close it. Yeah. This one. Yeah.
Mm.
Open hashtag. Hashtag data table. So we can see this is the. Do you have data hashtag?
Hmm?
Yeah. This is you have the database, right?
But one.
Is this a correct database? Then that is the question, right?
uh,
That's why I ask you to open a table. Like this is not the production database, right?
it's local
Oh,
database.
don't, bro, don't show emails, users emails.
It's a local database, fake emails.
Okay, okay,
Example.net.
okay. So that is the correct one. You want to try this one first, right?
I'm really not sure because it should not have one hashtag.
Why?
Because I created lots of data. Wait. It can be one thing, one more thing as well. Let's see. I think we also have one more database over here in local, which
Yeah.
is this back two, right?
Hmm,
And I was switching between those two, so maybe it is the newly created database.
hmm.
So what should we do now?
Create a new connection or just change the current connection.
First, we can remove this and we can say one. It is fine. Will it be fine?
Yeah, one more. You can name anything. It's not an issue.
Mm. Okay. So now what you want to do? You want to rename. Okay, it's a MySQL one, right? So this is the SQLite one, and we need to select how to change this. I mean,
So go to the connection. Yeah, right click and edit if possible.
there is no edit option. So let's say
Okay,
new,
because
new,
you can create a new one. Yeah, not an issue.
or you can say open.
Hmm,
Oh, open is not there.
right. Hey, you should timestamp for the database names.
So let's create a new. The main will be bad name. Maybe in future if we want to use. Let's say local.
Yeah, database one. Yeah, so just do save.
Now.
You need to close. Just close something, right? Check
Okay.
hashtag table. Uh,
It's empty.
so you deleted all the database, bro. Can you see the table then?
I have data, but why hashtags are empty? I mean,
You didn't see the table.
it has a lot of users.
Then
4,009
we,
4,095.
we can try this one, right? Then,
Okay. One thing we can do.
uh,
Uh, let's open this tab.
you already have two already open, right?
No, closed it. No, I closed it.
No,
I closed it.
no, it is already open on the left sidebar. Cancel this. Cancel this. Cancel this.
Mhm.
Go to the left sidebar. Do you see in the top?
No, that is the MySQL.
Yeah, but we already have two workspace then,
So
technically.
why we were able to open
You
three?
have open a new window actually. Yeah.
So this is uh
No.
workspaces. It's
Hmm.
it's talking about the workspace,
The left
and I
side
don't
one is
have
the
it.
workspace. The left side would be what you have open. These are the workspaces, right?
No. This all is the workspace. Let's close it and let's
Yeah.
open a tab,
Hmm.
whatever it is.
This is a
So
SQLite.
right, we don't have it, right? So
Hmm.
what we're gonna do is uh let's go. to env, which is not that problematic for now. We can just comment this and we can just reload this. We need to do it quickly. Can you check the data using Tinker? Oh, it's a side project, but it has some private data as well. Privacy is a big concern for this stream today. Okay, so let's say foo, let's say foo, let's say foo, let's say foo. Any other?
Fooz or bar
Foos, yeah, right.
or bar as well.
Foos, foos, and bar, right?
Hmm.
Or bars as well. Main thing
Can't do.
was to
We can't blur that.
main thing are these four, right?
Right, right, right.
These are just
We can't blur the screen during the stream. Yeah. Okay. Can you check the database? Just reload and yeah.
bro.
Bro, because you are
I'm
using the.
scared.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because in ENV you just say SQLite. You did not give the database name. You are
No, no.
opened.
That so how I'm getting this data and all.
You have two database in your folder, right?
One was .back file, right? I just
No, no.
renamed it.
Open the database then.
I think there will be a refresh button, I guess.
There is a refresh button on the top right side. Okay. You need to refresh. There is a refresh button. Can you see on the top right? Yeah, this one. Okay.
Okay. So now we have enough data.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
go to menu directly. Go to menu and there is a file on the right side. Right side.
but he was saying that you should
I can show
select
you
this all
this. This
and
also
export.
not export. Do backup and restore. Actually, I had an issue with the same
Okay.
thing.
How to do that?
Go to menu. Not that one. Yeah.
Huh?
File. File. Yeah. Backup and select
But
the data.
restore will be possible in the MySQL.
Yeah, that is what I did. I moved from MySQL to Postgres in this case.
Okay. So you want to do that? This or this.
Which one is the correct one?
Temp.
Double click on that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, start backup. Yes, because there is no
Okay.
database needs to selected.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's SQLite. So yeah,
Yeah.
click select the database.
uh,
Now you cannot back up SQLite.
then we will do the export then.
So no one complained it as well. I mean, no one
The
complained
backup
it.
should happen.
Is it?
This.
There are
Yeah.
no options as well. I mean, okay. Now
Yeah.
export right to SQL or CSV or just
SQL.
drop table if it exists. No.
Yeah.
Structure we don't need. We just need a content, right?
Yeah. We need a table content. Let's try with table content first.
GZP is required.
No, don't. There's no need for that yet.
Okay. The what is Geek saying? Ideally, export is safe here.
Yeah. So the issue I had was when I was moving between uh, two different things. Uh,
Mm. Where should I
it did
save
not
this?
added the primary key, which was weird.
Okay, but we are not going to take schema, right? So that will be okay.
Mm.
Resources.
No, just put.
Oh, in database only, right? ERS only, right? Should
Mm.
I? Should I? Okay.
Just do that. Yeah. Okay. Close. Yeah. Now open the MySQL one. That is not
I
a
don't have a
MySQL one
connection.
because you directly open from the HUD. That's why.
I closed the wrong window. Yeah,
Mm.
but that's fine. Okay,
That one.
now I will open the HUD. sites, and I will open the table plus.
You should add the as a connection, in my opinion.
No, I don't even like require to open it much. So
Hmm.
see, it was a joke.
Hmm.
Why?
No, 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 no. I
I
don't think,
deleted the local. So why it is asking to open from where you want to
brother,
open
brother,
the?
because it is trying to
No, no,
open the.
understood. No, no, that is the issue. This one is the issue.
That's why you should. No,
Oh,
no, okay. That's why you should have a connection in table plus.
hmm. Okay. So now,
Now, you can just select all in the input, yeah, from the SQL dump, and this is the one, yeah, open. Okay, yeah.
it is showing the code or error. Oh,
It's a code. It's a code. Is a code.
yeah. So hopefully it's gonna work.
Hmm.
Okay, you have error.
Right. Do one thing. Go to restore maybe
What restore?
from the top menu. Yeah, file restore. Yeah, click on it. No, you don't have connection. That's why
Hmm.
you need to add this connection. The my local MySQL. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that, or
Let's do because import is not working. Right.
input will not gonna work as well. CSV will be better. I mean, because there is
In
no syntax
CSC,
issues.
you can lose some data in that in formatting sometime.
Okay, so that is not we want to do.
You have error necessary. Check the menu
Bookmarks.
corresponding MySQL server. Yeah.
Okay. It won't work that way. Check the insert command for the table and just
Mm.
fix that syntax. Ah, insert into bookmarks. It's on the first line.
ID user question created it, updated it, right? Can you just
What is
copy
this?
that to your copy that part? Yeah. Hmm. Cancel it.
Right?
Right.
How to run
Run it.
this?
Control R. Or I think Control R is right. Yeah. He says open the file in any editor.
Okay, done. So now
Hmm.
the semicolon is the issue.
No, no. It requires. I don't think semicolon is an issue. Can you go
Uh,
to
I, I
Can you go to
I will be
bookmark?
back. I will be back
Yeah.
in minute. You want to see that stuff that what particular time?
Yeah. Can you go to table plus?
Hmm.
Go to bookmarks.
Okay, you want to see that the queries. No, it's
Carry
not.
this did not run then. The query that you copied did not run then.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, run current. Yeah, it has error. Bookmarks. Okay, let's remove this and say run again. Okay, it
Hmm.
worked. So inverted comma is the issue.
No, it
No.
did not run. It did not run, brother.
So what was okay? There is one more error. I mean, okay. So we need to remove this. Whoa.
Because the ID is two, but the ID should run. It's not an issue.
But the backspace is not working. Okay, it just remove one. If you even okay, I think what should I do is go to the
Can you do one
IDE,
thing?
remove this.
No,
or
no, 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 no.
okay. So tell me what you are saying. Can you give me query here?
Sure.
Of course, I can do that. Uh, I hope he is from the YouTube. Yeah, where is that? But I don't know. I mean, do you have bookmarks database? Okay.
Mm, it is SQL, right? It is SQL, right? Then it
It
should
is.
work.
It is somewhere here. Okay, I think I got that.
No, it should not be that near that, right?
Nope.
Can you click on Beautify for a second?
It's, it is beautified now.
Yeah, bookmark ID, user ID, question update ID. Yeah.
Line number 2. Bookmarks. Okay. I think. Okay, try this one. I can't find any changes.
Run it. Before that, can you run? Same, right? Both are same.
Line number 3 now.
ID, because it's a double tick or can you remove the ticks?
Just remove,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
I just lost. Whoa. Okay, it was already inserted. Wait, bro, we need these questions as well.
You can add an updated child row. Okay.
I mean, we will need this question before bookmarks into the
You know,
table.
disable. Okay, so you need to disable the foreign key checks before running these queries.
So let me tell me what it was. How
Disable.
that I can do as well, right?
No, no, we can't do. You have to do for me. For MySQL foreign key constant.
Could we write a
Set.
code to do that?
Mm.
MySQL, I mean Laravel code to do that. Just dump the data with the MySQL
You
and
also need to add user as well, right? First. Hmm. Hello.
huh?
You need a question ID and user ID both.
But if I do this, it will
Yeah.
not, right?
Right. Do this. Make sure you enable it after it.
Yeah, we will add this into the file.
Hmm.
Okay, it inserted,
Can you do one thing?
but it's not showing.
Can you close this and are you?
You mean I'm on the? I'm correct, I guess. Okay, he's saying Laravel doesn't have this by default. It
Yeah. Can you do
has.
one thing? Can you close the bookmark and open again? Are you sure you're in the right bookmark? This is
Yes.
the MySQL 8.1, right? Bookmark. And can you go back to the very part?
This
Uh,
is same. Table name is same.
but we have only one. Okay. Did you,
Okay.
brother, is this, brother, if you don't make it selected,
Run all.
brother, brother,
Yes.
if you select something and run current, it only run the selected part in the query.
Understood. I understood. Now
Yeah,
it's run.
yeah,
It is like run all and run current.
yeah.
Right. So it was like wherever your cursor is, it will run.
Mm. Can you do
I
one?
will be. I will
Can
be
you
back
do?
in. I will
Can
be
you do?
back. Wait.
Yeah, come back.
Uh,
Give me remote access.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. You need a remote access.
Yeah. Do you? Can you give me remote access? Let me try one thing. Yeah, I can see the record is there. So if you use the backup and restore functionality, it does this automatically. If there is an option to disable the schema, this I think if I remember correctly, there is an option to do that in there. File restore, and if I do restore and start a restore using a database. Yeah. No, you're right. This is also I learned when I was doing the PostgreSQL software. Yeah, MySQL will be better. MySQL dump command is better in my case. In my case, it was Postgres to Postgres from server to local, from some other UAT to dev for testing purpose, and it messed up lots of data. Say many keys were dropped, no primary key, and the data was very slow. I thought I had made some mistake in code, but yeah. We will try with MySQL dump. I think you are right. We should do this instead of doing this one. And we can also set during the foreign key check disable.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. So
Uh, okay. I think we should use
hmm.
MySQL dump to not MySQL dump. Just MySQL command line to import the database because we are importing, right?
Yeah, that I understood. That I
Can
know.
you try this
So
one? Are we getting this error in that one? I just want to check.
no, okay. So you want to uh so
Yeah.
we actually need to do MySQL stuff, and I don't know, like,
Yeah, MySQL. Yeah,
yeah,
MySQL. Yeah.
but it will be not there. I mean,
Hey, you can, brother, you can do MySQL. Why not?
MySQL
MySQL dash P. Yeah, enter password.
password is nothing, but you need to say dash u, right? Dash u
Yeah, because you okay.
root.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay, that is
I
correct.
know
Then
this command, bro. Hmm.
then just import the database. Then only the
My SQL. But
exit.
why we are inside this?
No, just go outside. Go outside. That is a go
Ah,
outside and go to the data.
MySQL dump will be somewhere, but we will not be able to do this on the server. I mean,
We are not dumping it. We are restoring the database, right? It will be the MySQL command.
but we are not able to run this MySQL command on cloud. Laravel Cloud will be. We
Yeah,
will
we
be
have
able
to
to.
use to. No, you can run it from your local. But if yeah,
But
can
see,
can you do one thing? Can you do
yeah.
one thing?
See, I
Ah,
think I know what I need to do now. Wait a bit. So
no,
we're
no,
gonna
one
just.
second, one second. Can you do one? Because brother, you how many code you will change, brother? Just 1 second. Can you do one thing? Uh, go to table plus,
Yes. Go to.
table plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you create a connection and add MySQL? I just want to try the restore command of the table plus one more time, and then if it does not work, we will go to the fixing the. Yeah. We can just check. This is local, so we can just check. Can you go to create? Name will be my local. Hmm. Skip all those things. It will be take the default one. Yeah. Can you just test here? Okay. Password you need to do root and username root. Hmm. Okay. Connect. Save. Do the save. Now go to file, menu, file, restore. Yeah. Click on MySQL. Which project do you have? This one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Select the
Pipe has been
pipe. Yeah.
ended.
So okay. Can you close it? Yeah.
Same error.
It is same error. So the export we did was a issue, right? In this case, right?
CSV. You wanna try CSV?
No, no, we can do this.
We need to change this only, right? Because the other has a single inverted comma, which is in insert, right? Only
How many insert query do you have? Can you do insert into and this call? Yeah, I think we should just change it. But then
this
in
failed
production
job.
database,
Failed jobs. We need to delete failed jobs table. We can clean failed jobs table.
right?
We are not even retrying it. So yeah.
Mm, there is
CSV
a
lets
yeah,
you select the columns on your own. Oh.
yeah. You can select column. That is also good, and we can try CSV.
That will be time taking, no?
You just do go to export and do the select CSV. Yeah. Open the local.
It's already open over here. So
But this is my skill. Open the skill.
SQLite.
Yeah,
Oh,
the first one. Hmm. Select all.
I think last time we did in a
No, no,
better way.
we deselect all. We selected all the tables.
Okay.
Yeah.
JSON is also there. Null to
JSON,
empty.
there is no input y JSON. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Convert null
Convert
to
line.
empty. Break to space. No. Put
Mm,
field names in the first row. Convert null to empty.
mm.
Yeah, this will create lots of many CSV files. I'm not trusted. It doesn't seem trusted. Are you there? Hello. Vikas. Whoa. Vikas is gone. Hmm. Oh, he got some internet issue. He will be there. You are paying for read counts. You are not paying for read counts. Ah. Hmm. Let wait for Vikas. He is coming back. I hope soon. Huh. Let's click on the export. No. See, it's creating 22 files, I guess. Yeah, it is. Told you. Now we need to import, right? For that we can go here and Vikas is here. Vikas,
Yeah, I'm here.
we
Yeah.
imported, we imported,
Mm,
sorry, exported, and we
mm,
have now 22 CSVs.
right. Can you now let's try with import? Yeah.
Okay. I hope. So I cleaned the database, right?
Okay.
Now bookmarks will not have anything, and only migrations table will have something,
Mm,
right? And we don't gonna import migrations table, right? So let's say import from CSV. Now we can go to
select the
view
folder.
and yeah. So we need to select the CSV.
Yeah. Can you select multiple?
No, it's
Mm,
so we need to import users first.
do user. Yeah. Mm,
I think I'm not sure with the CSV now because uh, this will reveal some email IDs in
yeah. Yeah.
production. But yeah, and I don't want to see them. I mean, from
Mm,
my eyes as well. Should I click on import? No table selected. We need to select the table.
set table user. Yeah. Can you do this and see? Yeah.
Password doesn't have a default value.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So they haven't exported password in CSV?
Can you open? We have this is dummy data, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
password is exported.
Do not import. Why all are do not import then?
Sorry.
On this check, it says do not import. Do not import.
Okay. Why?
It's not matching the column name, or I think yeah.
Why? But it's same, right?
Mm.
Matching five.
Match by name. Yeah. Now double check the. Oh yeah, this is right. Now do this. Case sensitive. No, 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 no,
My
no,
order is working mostly.
no, no. It's not working, brother.
Oh, okay. Now I understood. What actually happened here is SQLite has a different order
Yeah, yeah.
of
So you
columns.
need to select manually. Yeah. Ah. Do you think it would be better to just create a artisan command than just take the values from both and just down?
That is what I was saying in the
I
starting.
saw
That should we
I,
create?
I
Should
saw
we
Aaron
create a
do
code?
this. I saw Aaron do this one day.
Hmm.
So usually I use a tool called Navigate, but yeah, as I said, Navigate also has these issues. Yeah.
So what I understood is now
Mm,
SQLite to MySQL, uh, Migrator, GitHub, Laravel,
mm.
PHP. Simple database converter for Laravel applications. Hmm. Long size. See connections. SQLite is there. Migrate from SQLite to. Okay, this is something else.
No, this is correct. This is correct because database is
No, it is
SQLite, but you have
PHP
to.
Artisan migrate.
Uh,
It is just migrating. What are we? This is not what we are looking for. I mean, we are looking for this. DB convert MySQL to SQLite. Oh. Ah, okay. So
what about the reverse one?
we,
Okay.
we can just install this extension and try. That is what 9 downloads. I can't trust this.
How old
Uh,
is this? This is last year, right? Uh,
this is
because
not old.
I that because this, either you have one option you change the tags on there, but yeah.
Urso Laravel. Wow, no way. Firestore. He's working with the database stuff only, like, I guess.
Mm, you
So
should do.
okay, one is this, right? See, PHP stand is also passing. Tests are also passing.
Yeah.
Tests are there and pictures are also there. Convert database tests. You have good code quality though.
Mm. Go to SRC file and see because we already fixed the schema, right? Uh, database.
Source and target DB connection. Get schema builder. Get tables listing. Target. Get schema builder. Disable foreign key constraints.
Yeah, that is correct.
Each if uh, table is equal to migration return, it has everything what we need, but
Can you
there
open
is one
the?
table converter. Yeah,
Yeah,
table
yeah.
converter class.
Go a little bit down. Yeah,
Up or down?
down.
Hmm.
Progress bar, record count first.
Progress bar.
Yeah.
I think we will need one more
I
screen
think
as
this is the
well.
correct one. I think we should use this one in my opinion. Okay, can
Huh?
you run the Artisan command in Laravel Cloud?
Yes,
We should do this one in my opinion then.
but
Because
why?
see, you already fixed the schema,
I
right?
have connection details, right? I can just create a connection
Okay, so you want to run from
in
your
local.
local to directly. Yeah, okay, you can do. It will be faster on the server. That's why. Yeah.
On
So
faster, but how you will get the SQLite on the server? I mean,
it's a file, brother.
so you mean, but there is no file uploader stuff.
If you can,
I
yeah, you are
can't.
right. You are right. You are right. We can do from local
Yeah, we
this
can
one.
do on Forge maybe.
You can do one thing. You can do one thing here as well. Can you run this in your local?
Yep. For that, we need to wait for a file auto loading.
We will do this.
You will have a call in few.
Yeah, I have a, like. Let me see if I can delay a little bit, but yeah, okay.
I really don't know what's happening here, right? In. got a mail from Entropy.
Because that is the only way I think it should work.
What?
Data, data to data directly. Migration like
Hmm.
this. Because I saw the same thing Aaron do it, and I also had an issue with, because if you just see, we already fixed the schema. The only part is data, and you can use the raw data to do this.
Yes.
So are you using WSL or you are not using WSL, right? Is it a C drive? This whole is a hmm? Are you using WSL? Hello, Nepal.
Yes.
Why?
Why I had to run type sense. That's why.
Okay, but this project is not in the okay.
No, it's not in the WSL. Yeah. It's not in the WSL. Yeah.
Yeah, then it's good. Okay. Do you have you disabled the antivirus? You should do that.
But I told you that I want to know that like disable it. Okay, it's you mean disable totally. I mean,
Hmm.
hmm,
You can okay. You just disable, or you can just put this folder, your project folder, into a like a exception rule. Yeah.
thanks for joining, Geek.
Yeah.
Uh, bye bye.
Yeah. Bye and have a nice day.
I spend lots of dollars on this. You know,
For
waiting for autoloading files.
oh my god, yes. Yeah, that is like I said, that when you have a MacBook and run this command, you see the difference directly. Like, okay,
I already show that difference. But yeah.
hmm. I tried so many things to make this faster
Mm.
because, but never. It's a Windows thing. You can see. Recently, I saw a tweet by somebody who was working on an NPM project, and those also had the same issue. I have, right now I have two MacBook in my MacBook 3 Pro and MacBook 4 Air.
One of them you got gift, right? I think.
Not a gift, it's on a loan. One of my friend gave me for loan. So what happened was he hired somebody in India, right?
Mm.
And so that person required MacBook, so he gave his old M3 book to me and so he shipped to me and said give that to that new joining, right? We give that to a new joining. He was started using, and there was something that he has to leave the company. So I got the MacBook. So it's right now is with me. In future, if some we hire somebody in India or my friend hire somebody in India, I will just give that laptop to him. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Now
Okay.
what?
Export. Do we need to export the? We don't need to do this, right? Go back. Go back. Yeah. Okay. We already have a migration, right? We already done the migration. So this just run this and SQLite and MySQL. Just change the order and see.
I hope it will fail. Does not exist. Oh
Because path is a path issue.
no no. I understood that now. Actually. So whoa, so many stuff is opened.
Hmm.
Okay. This is right. And let's go to the env. Let's close this. So it is like, see, the database, right? DB database. It will take for SQLite as well. I mean,
So can you go back to the documentation? He said something right here. Can you go to
let's change
database?
it over here. Wait, bro.
Hmm.
The DB database, we can just say bye.
Don't forget to change it, bro.
Of course. Bro, it's fast.
Because chunking, right?
Well,
Okay.
which table it is?
Yeah, this is into plus aggregator. So we can just skip those data tables, right?
Yeah, we can even drop them.
Right.
So how to do that
Excellent,
now?
excellent, excellent. Can you do one thing? Go back to the repo and I want to check few things. Can you go back to repository that not this one, the full the package repository in the GitHub. Go to GitHub. Go to GitHub. Yeah. Uh, Go back. Yeah, config. Yeah, open the config. Only chunk size. So
Just
there is no way to skip it, right?
hmm, there is one way.
You can just don't migrate those things.
No. Uh,
You can just delete from my database, SQL database, the tables.
no.
Uh, okay, you want to change this one? Yeah, you can do this one. Yeah.
Which end?
Oh, yes, this one. Yeah. We should also create a PR in this project as well, right? Table converter. Yeah, this one. Table or just do in array. Do in array because there will be so
Who
many,
cares? Failed jobs.
right?
No.
Jobs
Failed.
and file jobs. Hmm.
I hope that's fine
Yeah, that's fine. I think this is fine. Yeah. Run it.
because I don't even remember
Oh,
the
one second.
names.
It's giving some error.
Sorry.
There is some. Okay, I think it's a.
It's about okay. This this is not let's say str start with.
Hmm.
Why I done this twice? That's okay. Okay, I think it skipped those of unknown column has outer. No, no, bro. Have has custom avatar is present in both tables. I think so. And it broken at last table. Hmm.
One second. Column not found. Unknown column has column author. Can you open the MySQL database?
Hmm?
Just open the
Sorry.
MySQL database. Open
Oh,
MySQL database.
oh,
Yeah.
right, right. I'm doing that.
This one. Yeah. Go to avatar. Open avatar. Sorry, user. Open users. Where is the has avatar? Has avatar. Can you just click on structure in the bottom? Just click on bottom. There's a structure. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Where is the has avatar? Did you drop it or
Man,
forget to create it?
I haven't changed anything into the database.
But you did mm, refresh, right?
Yes,
Then
that doesn't
I
even
have two
matter.
questions then. Where is the table and why didn't the test fail then?
Yeah, SQLite.
What SQL? You are running on MySQL test, right? Okay, we did
But
not run test on MySQL. Oh, you are right.
no, we run on SQLite and MySQL both.
Then this should then there is like you need to update. So just copy
Hmm.
the table name and just search in, right?
Oh, not table name. It's you mean column name.
Column, yes, column. Sorry.
It's just into the database. It's just into the database.
It's a migration. The migration. Yeah. So it's,
I search into the all files. It doesn't exist anywhere.
uh,
It just exists
so why is
here
your
and
database
by
wrong there? Did you drop
what?
this? Did you drop this then?
But if I have dropped this,
Hey,
right?
do one thing.
The
Okay.
migration should be there as well.
Yeah. So can you do one thing? Can you do one thing? Can you go
Uh,
to users model?
that I can do. Hmm. Okay, understood. So the package has issue. The virtual columns, the attributes, the castable attributes are also counted as a database table name.
But no, no, no. But then why do you have the in the SQLite then?
No, no, I'm telling you that it will be like somewhere here. Get avatar URL attribute. Right color attribute. No, 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 no.
Brother, if this was a attribute, then your
Uh,
has avatar should not be in the database, right? How does the
let
SQL?
me. It's not in the database. It is
This is an SQLite, right?
okay. I thought it's
No,
taken
that is
that.
what my mind where the like it's like maybe this is a like virtual column or the attribute or but then it's like then it is an SQLite. Can you open the SQLite one more time?
Hmm?
Can you open the SQLite file? Database SQLite file. What is the value? No, this is not. This is correct. Okay, it's in the bottom. In the go to bottom.
Okay, what I understood is now. Uh, Something can be happened with my local database where
Yeah.
maybe while working I run the migration, undo the migration,
Yes, yes. That is or like.
maybe kind of
Hmm.
how now what is the next. Okay, I have one idea, that is, let's open this and say one, right?
Yeah. Let's try. Let's try.
I hope that will
Hope.
be untouched at least. You need to wait until last table came. Whoa, 15,800 questions. So we are also checking that it will work
Yeah.
on production. How much time it will take on production?
You
Actually,
can
I was
speed. You can
no no
go
yeah,
ahead.
I was actually checking that indexing and speeding, right? So that's why I created another database.
It is in both database.
Yeah.
Uh, are you
No,
sure?
no, wait.
Did you?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not in both database, right? You we searched this for right. It was in only in one database.
It should be.
Open it. Open
If
it.
I
Open it.
did this one, right?
Uh, go to search. Go to search. 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 Go to search and see.
That was dump.
Hmm?
That was dump.
No, go to yeah.
That was dump. I mean,
Why do you optimize in first place?
hmm?
Okay, can try now. Can you do one thing? Okay, yeah. If you
But I
get this,
think
this is the old database, right?
same database. It is not old. It is the same database. So I mean, it is the new database only. I mean,
Can you go to search and just double confirm that name file name where we have this has user what? Go to no, go to in the search.
I told you that it is the dump.
Yeah,
I hope you understood what I'm saying. It's a
no,
dump.
understood. Yeah, so I was confirming that we are giving the right file. Okay,
So both has avatar, right?
both does not have the search only says one file.
Arey bro, I'm saying this is the dump. You cannot search into SQLite. It's
Okay,
SQL
okay.
dump.
Oh, okay. It's opening as a binary file. You are right. Okay. That means you need a new database.
We
Uh,
need some fake data as well.
okay.
Okay.
Can you do create a new database, seed some data, and then we can try SQLite?
It's 8 o'clock, right? So let's call.
Just let me check. I have 5 minutes, I think.
So I think let's just conclude this.
Yeah. We had a very small progress. Yeah.
But actually, making you understand what is the problem is
Yeah, this is also
the
good. But
thing.
yeah. Okay.
So we
Okay.
can remove this for now, or what do you say? I mean,
We should have this
I think
because
it's a good package.
we need this package. You should remove it after you convert. Yeah. So I will say do one thing.
I
For
will
the
PR.
next
I will PR. I will PR.
PR, I also add some other, but yeah, if you otherwise have a config value, you can put all the names where you want to skip in the config, right? Okay. Uh, one more thing. Uh, for the next stream, let's have a database ready. SQL dump without that column, right? And we will see.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
make sure that.
Okay. So I think you can stop and yeah. Bye everyone. Have a nice day.